Some big announcements today in the race for New York governor. Democrat Antonio Delgado has chosen Buffalo's own India Walton as his running mate in his long shot campaign. She is a former mayoral candidate and community activist here in Western New York. Meanwhile, today Governor Kathy Hochul announced her lieutenant governor pick as well, former New York City Council Speaker Adrienne Adams from Queens. Now, we don't yet know who will run with Republican candidate Bruce Blakeman, but some high-level Republicans have expressed interest in Erie County Sheriff John Garcia. That's according to sources who have talked with 7 News. We're told the sheriff did not reflect the same interest. Blakeman is likely to announce his lieutenant governor pick at some point ahead of that state party convention for the Republicans next week on Long Island. Jeff Kelly is associate editor for Investigative Post. He broke the news about India Walton joining Delgado's ticket. And Jeff joins us live here tonight. You scooped the New York Times, the New York Daily News. They were all following your reporting.
Well,
so
just
congratulations
by a few hours.
Yeah.
It's nice, for the local yokels to get ahead of it.
Good stuff. That's right. I want to start here by playing just a small clip of the video that the Delgado team put out with this announcement.
My name is India Walton, and I'm from Buffalo, New York.
This campaign isn't going to be won because of the rich and the powerful. It's going to be won because of regular people stepping up.
In my life, nothing's come easy, but it's never stopped me from fighting for my community.
India Walton is a known commodity here in Western New York, especially after that surprise victory over Byron Brown in the primary, 4 years, however long ago it was.
2021.
That's right.
Yeah.
But of course, she lost the general election. What do you make of this pick? What should our viewers take away from it?
Well, it accomplishes a couple of things. It serves the sort of traditional political strategy of having a geographically diverse ticket. He's a downstater, and she, as you say, is from Buffalo, but she also has a pretty big reputation among downstate Democrats, especially progressive, the left-leaning Democrats downstate.
AOC and the like.
Yeah, exactly. The people who came up and supported her, sent her money, and had fundraisers for her 5 years ago. Now, that's helpful to Delgado because, frankly, that's where a lot of votes are, right? And also because he needs to underscore the difference between himself and the governor, who is more of a centrist. And India Walton, who has a lot of name recognition, arguably more than Antonio Delgado.
Right.
And it sort of solidifies that dichotomy.
Yeah, meanwhile, you have sort of the opposite in Kathy Hochul's ticket. She is a Western New Yorker. She chose the former Speaker of the New York City Council, who is a progressive. The first time ever we're going to have 2 women on the same ticket running for governor and lieutenant governor of the state of New York. Similar strategy, it sounds like, right? You get that kind of diversity.
Yeah, exactly, and especially important for Kathy Hochul to court the downstate vote, because again, that's where the votes are. It's not that we're not important here in Western New York. There just aren't as many of us.
And then finally, the connection here, I mentioned we have sources who were telling us that Sheriff John Garcia in Erie County was apparently on some type of short list, or at least there was some interest in him joining the Blakeman team. We don't know how much interest he has in doing it, but Bruce Blakeman is behind pretty far. He needs to do something to shake up the race, right?
He does, and frankly, Delgado is too. There's a Siena poll that came out at the beginning of the week that shows both of them trailing Delgado in the primary and Blakeman in the general. By a lot. So a lot would have to happen for either of those candidates to gain traction, to close the gap. But, it's politics, and a lot can happen. There's months to go.
Yep, the June primary and then the November election. Make sure you go to investigativepost.org. It was in your weekly newsletter where you broke this news, right? Always the good political stuff.
Actually, we published it the night before, just in case.
Just in case, that's right. Jeff Kelly with Investigative Post. Jeff, thanks.
My pleasure.
Appreciate you.